Young people today are moving away from traditional religions in order to embrace alternative paths and practices. Let's dive into the reasons driving this spiritual revolution. Millennials and Gen Z are abandoning the religions of their parents. Scandals and politics have made these institutions feel outdated. They grew up watching these churches preach values but failed to embody them. Abuse cases and corruption have eroded trust. As feelings of disillusionment ripple through communities, younger generations seek spirituality beyond traditional confines. They gravitate towards ethical frameworks that align with their values, emphasizing inclusivity, social justice, and genuine care for one another. This shift reveals a deep hunger for authenticity in their belief systems, demanding change for a more compassionate future. This collective yearning marks a pivotal transformation in spiritual landscapes, where personal connections and shared values take precedence over dogma, paving the way for emerging movements that reflect a new era of understanding and unity among individuals. Studies reveal that these generations value autonomy, authenticity, and social justice. When institutions seem rigid or exclusionary, young people disengage. They are leaving organized religion but embracing spirituality in new ways. As young people explore spirituality, they seek meaningful connections beyond conventional structures, forming communities that reflect their values of inclusion and personal growth. They prioritize authentic experiences that resonate with their desire for justice. They crave spaces where voices unite and thrive. In this evolving landscape, young individuals reshape the spiritual narrative, choosing paths that honor their individuality and shared humanity, fostering a vibrant tapestry of beliefs that challenge outdated norms, and ultimately, cultivating a more inclusive and compassionate world for all. Instead of rejecting spirituality, they reshape it. They turn to eclectic practices like meditation, astrology, and folk rituals. These feel more personal and less institutional. Millennials and Gen Z desire inclusivity and community, but traditional institutions often fall short. As they explore these alternative paths, they find comfort in communal gatherings, where shared experiences foster connections. Engaging in both meditation circles and astrology sessions, they embrace a sense of belonging that transcends conventional belief systems. It's a spiritual evolution driven by their need for authenticity and inclusivity. They seek out vibrant festivals, where folklore and ancient traditions spark renewed interest in their cultural roots. In this journey of self-discovery, they weave together the threads of spirituality and community, forging a new identity that reflects their values and aspirations. This transformation encourages openness and dialogue, paving the way for a more inclusive worldview that honors all beliefs and practices. Parents and religious leaders may see this as rejection. But young people view it as reclaiming authenticity. The internet has created a spiritual marketplace. Platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and Reddit expose them to many belief systems. Young people have begun to explore various ideologies with an open mind, freely discussing their beliefs online. For them, this quest for identity is not an act of rebellion, but a journey toward understanding their true selves in an increasingly diverse world. They curate their own spiritual paths. As they navigate this spiritual marketplace, young individuals find empowerment in their choices, embracing a blend of traditions and modern thoughts. Ultimately, this exploration fosters a new generation valuing personal authenticity over imposed doctrines, creating a vibrant tapestry of belief for the future. With just a click or tap, they build communities. These generations haven't abandoned spiritual community, they've transformed it. Traditional religions often lack the personal experiences young people seek. Eclectic spirituality provides fulfillment through practical and inclusive practices. Eclectic spirituality resonates deeply with a diverse audience, offering paths that are experiential rather than doctrinal. By embracing a multitude of beliefs and practices, These communities allow individuals to tailor their spiritual journeys, making them feel both valuable and authentic in a modern world. Traditional religions struggle to captivate. The evolution of spiritual communities demonstrates a profound shift in how people relate to their beliefs, fostering a sense of connectedness that honors individual experiences while nurturing collective growth. This newfound spirituality celebrates the diverse tapestry of human experience, creating vibrant connections that transcend conventional boundaries. There's a need for flexible belief systems. Growing up in a fast-changing world, younger generations adapt their views regularly. Rigid religious systems feel restrictive. New movements allow adaptable beliefs and room for questions. They want freedom to evolve spiritually without shame. In this evolving landscape, youths explore spirituality in their own unique ways, seeking practices that resonate with their individual experiences. They engage in discussions that challenge traditional dogmas, forging personal paths filled with inquiry and growth. This desire for exploration fosters a sense of community among those who share similar journeys, encouraging open-mindedness. Their pursuit reflects a broader cultural shift towards inclusivity and acceptance. Ultimately, this quest for adaptable belief systems empowers younger generations to redefine spirituality on their own terms, fostering inclusive communities that celebrate diversity and personal growth. As they embrace this fluidity, individuals are paving the way for a more compassionate and understanding world, free from the confines of rigid traditions. For these individuals, spirituality involves delving into personal identity, addressing past wounds, and embracing creativity. Alternative practices honor individual expression. Participants cultivate their spirituality genuinely instead of simply accepting it from tradition. Around 1/3 of Gen Z and Millennials identify as agnostic or atheist. At first glance, this seems like a loss of spirituality. But they are redefining their connection to the sacred. Even among atheists, 60% still want to explore religious traditions. In a world increasingly shaped by skepticism, many young people are seeking to find meaning beyond traditional beliefs. The desire to explore various religious practices reflects a broader longing for connection rather than a rejection of spirituality. Thus, the exploration itself becomes a journey toward understanding what the sacred truly means. They are crafting personal paths. Ultimately, this fusion of curiosity and individuality showcases a new era in spirituality, one where the sacred is not confined to dogma but rather embraced in diverse, personalized forms. Generation Z and Millennials are paving the way for a more inclusive understanding of faith. So, what practices are they embracing? Mystical practices like tarot, astrology, and meditation are popular. A Christian survey found over half of young respondents engage with tarot. They see it as a practical tool for self-understanding. Many Millennials and Gen Z individuals are seeking meaning through these mystical avenues. While traditional religious practices fade, tarot and astrology fill the void, offering insight into relationships, careers, and even personal growth as they navigate today's complexities. Young people are finding clarity and connection in these ancient arts. So, as these generations explore tarot, astrology, and meditation, they are forging a new path for themselves, redefining spirituality and self-awareness in an age where traditional beliefs may feel inadequate. Embracing these practices allows for deeper connections with themselves and each other. In terms of religion, Wicca and neo-paganism are gaining interest. Again, these movements welcome questions and self-exploration. Young people appreciate the freedom to change their beliefs. As young seekers delve into these paths, they find a vibrant community that encourages personal growth and spiritual inquiry, fostering a sense of belonging among those questioning traditional doctrines. With this newfound freedom, they explore diverse practices. As they embrace Wicca and neo-paganism, young individuals can freely redefine their spiritual experiences, integrating ancient customs with modern values. This journey not only enriches their self-identity but also empowers them to challenge conventions, ultimately paving the way for a more inclusive spiritual landscape. Millennials and Gen Z are redefining what spirituality means. They prioritize authenticity, adaptability, and a sense of community. Often, conventional religions do not fulfill their requirements, prompting them to explore different avenues. They are the embodiment of the sacred alternative. If you found this information enlightening, share your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching until the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.